Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Spirit made me wait for this one just a little bit. My cue to start today was thank you for your patience. We're ready. I have a really exciting, I think I just saw a bird fly overhead. I have an exciting message for us today that's been brewing for a little bit. If you've been following along, welcome back. It's really good to see you again. And for those of you who are new, my name is Kara, and I channel messages from the divine for your highest and greatest good using my psychic or quantum senses. I've been collecting with a lot of galactic energies as well as Mother Nature energies lately. The Egyptian goddess Sekhmet has been heavy in my field as well, and the Morrigan is coming in too. We have some beautiful messages for you today, okay? If you're seeing this, congratulations. This is a message to offer hope for humanity. That's one of the first things that came through. So I've got some channeled notes that I'll review, and then we're going to pull some cards from this Lemuria deck for us. Okay, this came in with the number 444. I've been seeing the number 444 a lot. It's also tied to 122. And there are a few previous videos that incorporate those numbers as well, so I will link them below in case they are calling to you. Ooh, I feel as though the collective that is seeing this video, you are warriors, very intuitive warriors. Spirit is saying a psychic battle show. That's what I'm hearing, a psychic battle show. This color blue, this is lapis lazuli. This feels really prevalent right now. So speaking your mind, okay, speaking self-expression. And I was also called to bring in my giant amethyst crystal into this reading, okay? So third eye energy, connecting with yourself, amplifying your intuition. I feel like the path is being cleared for you, and we really are awakening to ourselves, awakening to the flow. So I come right now to bring a message of hope for humanity, okay? 444 bringing in stability and creation. And what I heard initially is the war is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, as I look at the timer there, the war is over. You probably, if you're watching this, have heard at least once of, spiritual warfare, as above, so below. There's all kinds of things going on energetically and cosmically that are affecting us in the 3D realm. And there's often a little bit of a delay when something happens spiritually. There's a delay before it can manifest into the 3D. So Spirit wants us to know, because we haven't fully seen all of that 3D manifestation yet, the war is over. We have won. I heard after that, we made it through the wormhole. We made it through the wormhole. So that's my little wormhole and a little cat, because there was a previous message about the wormhole cat. It's like the Pope and the wormhole cat. I used what do you meme cards to understand the emotions going through that reading, and the Pope kept coming up. So if that speaks to you, I'm going to link that below. I think there's going to be quite a few readings linked below in this one, because this message feels like it ties a lot of stuff together. You made it through the wormhole, honey. What that means to me is that you have successfully, Spirit is saying, shed your layers. You have shed your layers. We have reconstructed a part of our identity that is central and then built it back up. Shedding your layers, revealing who you really are, and then coming out on the other end for it reformed. Okay, Spirit says magic. This is a magical process. There's something coming in about, you're an alchemist, and there's something coming in about a recipe. Spirit is saying you don't have to follow the recipe. It's like it's all been laid out for you. Follow the steps. I'm just seeing somebody handing you like a protocol, like handing you a recipe. Why am I seeing that? It's almost like you have been handed this recipe, but the steps that you need to take are laid out before you by Spirit. So the recipe is almost like this backup. I feel like we're still cooking. Oh, I see. what has broken down, what you've seen about yourself is the ingredients in this recipe. It's like we have a much better idea now of what we're making, okay? Wow. So the war is over. We made it through the wormhole. This feels like a big collective energy. Of course, it's operating at an individual level. But when it comes to this spiritual warfare, the fight against good and evil, or however you want to label it, like you have overcome this. Spirit says the battlefield is yours. Okay, amazing. I also received in the imagery of a geese. Okay, geese migrating in their V shape, and then the word pollock. And I had to Google what pollock was. I didn't know what it was. I honestly, it sounded like a last name to me. Apparently, it's a fish. It's a fish that can represent prosperity, abundance. And when I was tuning into that as well, I heard Fool's Journey. The Fool is a tarot card that keeps coming up a lot lately. The Fool is number 0 in the tarot deck. It's the beginning of a journey. So the world is the last card of the tarot, end of the chapter, new beginnings, new horizons. We've been through the entire hero's journey, essentially. You've been through the whole journey, and then the Fool comes letting you know that we're starting again. You made it through this chapter. We made it through the wormhole. We're starting again. We're starting again. And it can be really scary and an uncomfortable place because we're starting a new journey, but really the world is your oyster. Like anything is possible right now. The Fool's Journey, stepping off that cliff. Many of us are taking a leap of faith right now. Okay. And the other thing I heard was humanity's upbringing. So this has a lot to do with spiritual evolution of the collective. Yes. Spirit is saying to me now, Earth's frequency is heightening. There's been a raising in the vibration that will have profound effects on the collective. Spirit says you will know it when you see it. This has not manifested yet, but it will soon, and I'm hearing July right now, July. Okay. Rainbows feel very relevant to this as well, of course, with July. Fireworks. I'm living in the United States right now. Fireworks. I saw rainbows first. Okay. So there's something big coming, and if you're seeing this, congratulations. Congratulations, you're doing it. There's something more. There's something with this message. I felt really excited wanting to give this message. Let's see, what Spirit, is there anything? Okay, Spirit says the cards. Before I move on to the cards, I'll just show you 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover, good luck. Good luck, and then we have a key up here. So, that's our channel portion. Spirit, what would we like to add to this? Okay, themes of the unbecoming. That's a term that was coming through earlier, the unbecoming, which had a similar meaning to this going through the wormhole, sort of unraveling, unraveling yourself, peeling back the layers, unbecoming. You have to first unbecome who you were or who you thought you were in order to become who you really are. And who you really are is pure. You're pure. You're a divine warrior. You're a cosmic warrior. Spirit says you're a star. Okay. All right, Spirit. What would we like to add to this message? What would we like to add to this message? I was hearing there's something coming. There's something coming. We have card number 34, Life Force Energy. Ooh, Life Force Energy. Okay. Ooh, okay, so I connect heavily with the Egyptian deities, and Ka in ancient Egyptian and Kemeticism is the life force. It's also the root of the word magic. Okay, wow. Number 34. I'm hearing read the card. Spirit wants me to read the card. I am still getting myself oriented with this deck, so I'm not extremely familiar yet. But interesting. So the dolphins are really standing out to me here, and I say interesting because there's all these little crystals. And I almost brought one of my crystals in, just one of those a sun catcher, like one of those little diamond sun catcher things. I almost brought it in, but I didn't. So there they are right there. Catching the light, shedding rainbows, and reflecting. And we have her here in a pool of water. Dolphins representing the psychic abilities. I just saw 1010 on the timer. And we've got a pyramid at the top there. I do feel called to say that if 1010 stands out to you, if that's a number that you have been seeing or that you were seeing a few weeks ago, a few months ago, whatever, now is a time to actually reflect on what you were doing in October, the 10th month. That's what I've been feeling as 1010 starts to reappear. Reflect on what you've been doing there, because I feel like this is an important time to really be celebrating your growth and tracking your growth, seeing where you're coming from. It can be hard to know where you're going until you see where you came from. So, life force energy. Number 92. It says energy, mana, aina, the rainbow spectrum, bright white light, Reiki, celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, and love of the land. It says what happens when we seek to maximize the life force energy in everything we do. Towards the completion of this oracle deck, I was called to visit Hawaii. I heard it is known to be the last remaining part of the lost continent of Lemuria. I went with an open mind and was sincerely blown away by the incredible level of life force energy radiated there. Okay, I'm an avid traveler. I could sense the songs of Lemuria in this pristine place. It continues, one day I was sitting on a red sand beach. I had a vision of an overlaying dimension that spanned our physical world. This overlay was the God force or life force in its purest and highest vibration. And then there's a typo. There's a V instead of a space, in case you're wondering. I realized that maximizing one's life force energy was the gateway to bridging heaven and earth. By aligning our choices with this higher frequency, we will naturally create more opportunities to ground this somehow forgotten light. When we know the joy of this life force within and around us, and are vibrantly alive, we can't help but inspire others to choose the same. I feel as though that speaks to your mission, to our collective mission, to those of us seeing this now. So some of you really may, with this big amethyst here, be awakening your third eye, and lapis lazuli, learning to speak your truth. I was also called to bring in this citrine, which is this crystal of abundance, tying back to Pollock the fish, which we channeled. I feel like you're becoming aware, you're doing an amazing job at this, and you're starting to see, like how it said, there is an overlay of another dimension. You're really starting to see that. Your reality is changing before your very eyes. And it's because you are shifting, and it's because the earth is shifting with you. Okay, earth is coming into balance. It's coming into harmony. You and I watching this, we, whether you know it or not, are helping to anchor in heaven on earth, helping to merge our consciousness with the divine more and more fully. Spirit says, yes, that's exactly what it is. At the end of the day, a lot of it is about our perception, because we have always been pure, right? We were always born of God. We were always part of God. It's just us becoming aware of that, expanding our awareness, seeing ourselves as the divine, seeing ourselves for our truth, and learning to express that comfortably, learning to see that as our authenticity, as opposed to seeing our authenticity as, somebody living in a certain country with certain laws and abiding by certain status quos. And you maybe in the past you saw that as your authentic self, as somebody who follows the trends, and that's who you are, something like that, right? But now you're learning to break out of your shell. Yes, that's right. Channeling your own divine life force energy, connecting you further. And as you do so, you'll naturally inspire others to do the same. Spirit says to me now, we are awakening. We are awakening the past. We are awakening the past. Okay. You are being congratulated, and Spirit is saying to me, balloons will be sent out for you. Whatever that means, balloons will be sent out for you. This is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is reminding me of the song Wagon Wheel. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Whenever I hear that song, it makes me think of just flowing. Rock me, mama, with the winds and the rains. Flowing with the winds and the rains. Flowing with the elements. Learning to be like water. Of course, we have the dolphins here as well. And so, yeah, many of us have been learning to do that, learning to let go, learning to go with the flow, and teaching others to do the same. This is key. Okay, I think I need to make a whole separate, I totally forgot about this, to be honest. I think I need to make an entirely separate video on just this one thing I'm about to say. As we learn to let go, as we learn to shed our layers and move forward in life towards our goals, Spirit, this is not the time to force things. Spirit really doesn't want us to be overworking ourselves, like poking at the fire, stoking the fire. Why won't it go? We need it. Like, instead of using force and effort and exhausting ourselves, really what we need to do is relax. Relax into yourself. Relax. Shed your layers by relaxing, by falling back into the flow of things, as opposed to forcefully, I need to cut this off, I need to do this, I need to do this. We're being a little bit more feminine at this point in the healing process in terms of receptive and letting it flow. The masculine energy right now is through setting of the intention as opposed to taking super forceful or aligned action, okay? Spirit is nodding, clapping right now. We really are at a point where we need to just relax, learning how to play with our own energy. And in this way, we allow our life force energy to prosper without being stifled, without being snuffed out. Learning to flow, okay? A click to confirm. Okay, Spirit wants to pull a couple cards from, this is my Thoth deck. The ancient Egyptian god of the moon, magic, philosophy, science, writing, Thoth. I love him. Okay, Spirit wants to see what's coming up for you. Okay, wait, hold on. Spirit wants to pull some cards about like where you are now on your journey and then what's coming up for you. And then I'll let you go. All right, Spirit, thank you for being here today. We're so proud of you. It feels like there's a long line. I feel like there's a lot of people with clipboards, like we're studying. Okay, this is new for a lot of our ancestors as well. You're breaking chains. Okay, where are we right now? We're balancing. We've got adjustment right here. This is the Judgment card. We are witnessing the balancing happening in action. And of course, the blue here is speaking out as well. I feel like a lot of this balancing is happening as you learn to express yourself and as you learn what your authentic expression is. I have this hanging. This is just really drawing to me. It's never stuck out in a reading before. But I have this Hamsa, Evil Eye, hanging above my window. The blue in this is really standing out to me now, letting me know that you are protected. Connecting with your ancient roots, connecting with your past, you are protected. Okay, and we have Libra down in the corner there too. Okay, Libra energy coming in with this card. So this is where we are now. Spirit says, the sword of truth speaks. Some of you may feel connected to Archangel Michael with his sword of truth. Anything else from this card? Okay, let's see where you're headed. Let's see where you're headed. Spirit, where is this? Oh. What did I say? The Fool keeps coming out. The Fool, honey. Fool's journey. Fool's journey. That's where we're headed. Okay. Freaking gorgeous. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Discs. Work. All right, the Three of Discs is a card about building. We have community coming together to create something. So you're not alone in this. There's this a really hard-working energy coming in with this. I'm also noting we've got sort of pyramid or triangle shape in both of these cards. So allowing this life force energy to flow through you, channeling it through this teamwork, a collective effort, a collective intention. And maybe on the surface you're working alone, and that's perfectly fine. All of us work differently. All of us we bring different energies, and they operate differently in the world. They're all valuable for different reasons because we're all different pieces of the same puzzle, right? But whether you are in the 3D working with people or not, you are working with a team because we're riding a wave together, you and I. Yeah. Spirit says it's time to get your hammers ready. Like, ooh. We are really truly learning how to balance working, like getting work done, and balancing that masculine and that feminine energy when it comes to being productive, when it comes to going after our goals. We're learning how to set intentions, use our energy wisely, but also just relax and let it come to us. Maybe with this card as well, not having as much, not having as much judgment for yourself. You're starting to recognize the ways that you've judged yourself in the past, and you're starting to witness your own transformation, especially as it comes to the way that you've been thinking about yourself, that you've been thinking about others, that you've been thinking about the world. Your approach to the world is changing, and it is beautiful. And this is a huge part of what is igniting this new beginning, this fool's journey. 213 on the timer as I look at it standing out to me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Wow. We even have the Empress on the bottom of the deck still. Okay, reinforcing that feminine flow. Anything else for this collective? Okay. That's all I have for you. You're doing an amazing job. This is the start of something new. The start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Woo! We're finding our soul family. We're coming together. We're building beautiful stuff. We got Aries here with that masculine energy coming in. Building beautiful stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. I hope that this offered you some sense of hope, some sense of accomplishment. Please don't forget to celebrate yourself. You are worthy. I trust that this found you exactly when it needed to. And I know that you're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly where you need to be on your journey. Let these words ignite you. Let them fuel you. And allow yourself to connect with your essence, with your life force energy. I love you so much. Popcorn is coming in. Boop, boop. Pop, right? The seeds, it's like we're in this seed and we're popping out of our shell all of a sudden, ignited by this heat, the heat being fire, which burns away what does not serve, all of a sudden popping out of your shell, sustaining your life force. All right. Another piece of the puzzle, Spirit says. And again, patience coming through. Spirit saying, we will be with you shortly. If there's a blessing that you have been waiting on, if there's a part of yourself, part of your spirit team that you've been trying to connect to, just know that they will be with you shortly. Spirit says, we have been working hard to get you exactly what you need. It may take some time, but it is here for you. It is already here for you. It is in the works. It is underway. Okay? It is here for you. It just hasn't manifested yet. Wow. Yep, and we have a little click. Something just clicked over here to confirm. All right. Patience is key here. And so is believing in yourself. Spirit says, jump into the waters. There's so much waiting for you. You are the dolphin. You heard that one. I love you so much. I hope to be posting more frequently. I've been slow because my life has been changing so much. I'm trying to get my schedule. But stay tuned. This channel might change a lot. I'm not quite sure what direction I want to take it. It's still going to be rooted in helping you understand who you are, helping you connect with yourself, connect with nature. But the format might change a little bit. So stay tuned. stay tuned. I'll probably put some surveys out, see what y'all are feeling. Let me know in the comments if, what your thoughts are, I guess, and what would be helpful for you. Informational videos, how to read tarot, how to connect with your guides, or do we like the updates? How to work with the moon? What you feeling? Because I started this channel for myself to practice self-expression, but also to start a community and to serve the collective, to serve the greatest good. So let me know how I can do that. I'm always learning and growing, and maybe I don't know, y'all. This is part of my unbecoming. It's like I have to know who I am in order to post videos that resonate with me, you know what I mean? So I'm doing that right now. I'm learning that. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. I love you all so much. Rainbows and butterflies. And good luck with your journey. I hope to see you again soon. Gonna knock over my water. I love you so much. See you.